Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Gopi and today we're going to be comparing two brands of erasable color pencils that are available here in Europe. And this video is specifically intended for those who are interested in sketching in color but they cannot afford Prismacolors or getting them shipped from the US. I've just checked on Amazon. I mean, it's ridiculously expensive. The cheapest package is around £20. The UK. Now, I live in the UK and also in Hungary, and Prismacolors are not available in Europe unless you get them shipped from the US for like a ridiculous amount of money, which I intended not to do. So instead of that, I looked around to see what other brands are available on the market here in Europe, and you know, that's basically my result, my findings. So I will be comparing these two brands, and yeah. So the first one is the Faber Castell erasables. Now, I no longer have the original packaging, as I've had these for more than half a year and I've been using them, and I keep them in a pencil case, so I basically no longer have the original packaging. This is the 12 piece version of it. There's also a 24 one that is available. I think that's the maximum amount that you can get. And I purchased these in a paper chase shop in London. And I don't remember how much I paid, but it must have been around £8 in the shop. But I think it should be around the same price on Amazon. And I've been using these ever since for sketching in my sketchbook art. And I'm super happy with these. Also, recently I have purchased these Staedtler Norris erasable color pencils. Now here I still have the packaging. This is quite new. As you can tell, I haven't been using it much. I just barely tried them out. These are brand new. And yeah, I will explain also why I decided to purchase this one also on top of the Faber Castell ones. And yeah, let's get into it. So first I will be talking about the Faber Castell ones. Here I have a little bit of cheat sheet in my sketchbook. I did these swatches about half a year ago when I first got these pencils. And yeah, I have my notes here. So basically my experience with these, having used them for over half a year, they are basically completely erasable and very, very nice colors. Not as vibrant as normal color pencils, but that is something that you would expect from erasable color pencils. They are super decent quality. A little bit like, as in comparison to the Staedtler Norris, they have a little bit like a waxier feel to it. It is completely dust free, does not smudge on the paper, and oh yeah, also, it really holds the tip long. They last forever. I mean, as you can tell, I've been using them and they are still super long. It's like they still look very brand new. They last forever. I hardly ever have to like sharpen them. And also sharpening is super easy. The quality of this pencil is really nice. I really like the wood. It has never snapped on me, so overall I've been super happy with this. Later on I'm going to show you the swatches of another paper and we'll try to erase them together. Now onto the Staedtler one. So the reason why I decided to purchase this additional set on top of the Faber Castell one is because I wanted more colors. Now you can also notice if you go on Amazon that there's a 24 set of Faber Castell that's also available for a very nice price. I think it retails around 10 to 11 pounds in the UK. Now the reason why I keep telling in pounds, because I live in the UK, so I usually buy art supplies in the UK. So yeah, the Faber Castell set of 24 is really nice, but what I didn't really like about it is that many of the colors seemed very, very similar. And looking at these Staedtler ones, I really, really liked the color selection here. So many like beautiful blues, beautiful greens, olive green, which is kind of rare in such sets. Also flesh color, I really love the pink and Payne's gray. I mean, this is really, really amazing. And I'm just going to show you a switch that I did a couple of weeks ago in my sketchbook. And honestly, I've been super happy with these. I'm so glad that I purchased it. It's really, really worth the money. It retails around £7 to £8 in the UK, and I'm sure these are available in other European countries as well, being a renowned German brand. Like I said, Faber Castell has like a waxier feel to it. These pencils feel a lot drier, when almost like a little bit dustier, but they do not smudge on paper. So I tried it. Honestly, zero smudging, black, the browns, absolutely nothing. So that's what I love about them, that, you know, really vibrant colors. And what I like to use both pages in my sketchbooks, which can lead to a lot of smudging and transferring to the other page. And what's so great about these pencils, these one and also the Faber Castell, is that they do not smudge on the paper. So even if you can tell that these are not as vibrant as normal Prismacolors or normal polychromos and so on, basically they serve the purpose of sketching. So these are designed for sketching. So also what I've noticed, the Staedtler pencils are a little bit harder than the Faber Castell ones, so you have to be a bit more careful because they scratch the paper a little bit more. So that's something to be aware of. And both sets have like an anti-breakage quality, which is very similar. In the Staedtler one, you can clearly see, looking at the tip of the pencil, this white part is the anti-breakage. I don't even know what this is, but you know, these pencils are very reliable, they don't snap. Now the Faber Castell ones are a different technology. I don't exactly know how they do it, but these pencils have never snapped on me so far. In the past half a year, the wood is very light, very soft, very easy to sharpen. And like I said, they never snap. The lead is a very good quality, actually, in both pencils. Now I have prepared another swatch sheet to try out how they actually perform. I will be using a Milan, completely normal Milan eraser, which is available everywhere in Central Europe. This is like the kind of eraser you can get everywhere here in Hungary. And also I will be trying out the eraser at the end of each pencil, I mean the pencils for Faber Castell and for Staedtler. So first I will go with Faber Castell. Let's see how it performs. So, the eraser creates a lot of dust, never mind, but, I mean, it erases like anything beautiful, and this is the eraser at the end of the pencil. I didn't even try like a normal eraser, but let's see how they go. Okay, so what you can tell about the Faber Castell one, that it erases wonderfully. And maybe the only one that didn't quite erase well is this darker hue of blue. There's some left over here on the paper, but the rest, and a little bit of the black, you can tell, but that's pretty much it. So I'm really happy with that. So let's see the Staedtler one. I will be using the eraser at the end of one of these Staedtler pencils. Okay, so I mean, I read some reviews on Amazon before I purchased this one, and I noticed that there were many comments saying that these Staedtler ones don't erase properly. Now, I don't really see that problem here. It probably depends on what kind of paper you're using and what kind of eraser you're using. Also, how much, basically, I think it depends a lot, like how hard you press it down. Like I said, the Staedtler ones are a little bit harder. They can scratch the paper if you press them down hard, and of course it's going to be really difficult to erase them. So yeah, let's see the other one. So I'm completely happy with how these erased, and I can only recommend them. So basically the conclusion is, if you live in Europe and you can't afford Prismacolor colerases, especially because of the shipping from the US, they are ridiculously expensive. These other sets are available for a fragment of that price. And I mean, I never tried colerases, so I can't really compare them, but I'm super happy with these. I'm very glad that I purchased them, and especially, I mean, the Faber Castells I've been using for half a year, like basically for every sketch. And I plan to use the Staedtler also in the future. So that's it for today. If you have any experiences with these brands, please let me know in the comment section. I'm interested in you know, how they perform, what your opinions are, so please let me know, and see you next time. Bye.